Hello, my name is Kevin Robles. I write music for film and television. I'm here today to talk about how I wrote the music for a documentary which is very dear to my heart called Bad Hombrewood. Just a little bit of background about myself. I was born here in LA, but I grew up in Mexico. My family is Mexican. I am part of the second generation of Mexican Americans. And it goes in line with the documentary. The documentary talks about Latin representation in Hollywood, how we Latinos have been a part of the industry since its very inception, but we haven't been represented in every level, both cast and crew. So this documentary talks about that, and I am very excited to show you guys how I did the music, how I brought Latin music and the folklore together in a very modern way. And yeah, let's talk about it. Okay, so here we are in my station. Let me just show you a little bit about how I did the introduction. The introduction was very important for me to kind of like grab the listener's attention. I went with a hip hop sort of vibe to start it off with. Let me just play a little bit of it. All right, so that's just about all the elements playing there. I also have a really cool bass synth that I made here on this. Oh, not this one. If there's one thing I love, my friends, is a fat bass. I don't know if you can hear, but the walls are shaking. What other elements? I have, the drums, classic drum loop. I think what makes this particular cue a little bit special to me, just kind of cool, I use strings sort of in the background, just absolutely drowned in reverb. So you can hear here. But once you put it with everything, it blends really well. Like strings. So this is a second cue. This cue explains about how Latin people are over 20% of the American population, but only 3.5% are lead roles in Hollywood. Let me just show you a little bit about the cliches that I did to make it sound a little bit more Latin. We have some timbales with cowbell. And then I added a little small percussion, a thing called guiro. I don't know how to describe it, but you recognize the sound when you hear it, which sounds like this. Also, this rhythm is super iconic for Latin people. And when you put it all together, it gives you this Latin feel with the piano added. I know that when I was a kid, I would see Cuarón or Iñárritu, Guillermo Del Toro killing it. In Hollywood, I wanted to do the same thing, but I couldn't have believed that I could unless I saw another Mexican do it, When you just suffer a lot of discriminations.
If you don't have representation of Latinos, someone else is going to try to fill in that narrative. And that narrative can be manipulated to dangerous levels politically.
Thank you guys for listening to my music, about how I wrote the music for the documentary. I feel very happy and honored to be a part of such a great team, and I think this subject is very important. I come from a generation of family that came to this country to pursue a better life, and there is an entire generation that I'm standing on their shoulders of very much hard work, and the fact that I'm here pursuing art is very, I just feel very, very fortunate. Unfortunately, art is not something that is accessible to everyone. There's a barrier of entry, and that is very much economic, unfortunately. And I'm very lucky to be a part of the generation that gets to exploit it. And I'm very happy that I am using my art to represent Latinos, to truly highlight our culture and how important it is for us to be a part of Hollywood, which is something that we have deserved for decades, generations, you know. I think representation is very important because there is a kid out there that wants to make movies, and as soon as they see someone that looks like them, they're gonna pursue it relentlessly. I guarantee you, because I am doing exactly that for the same reason. So again, thank you so much for watching this, taking the time to watch this video, and love you guys. Don't cut. Hello, my name is Kevin Robles. I write music for film and television, and today I dropped my beer on my carpet.